Evening everyone, I hope all is well. This video is how to get people to throw money at you, literally. I'm going to be talking about this through data-driven success. So basically, to start with, how do you even get money thrown at you, right? People throw money at you when you give them exactly what they want. So how do you give them what they want? And you have to understand their pain points. You have to communicate to them from a perspective that they understand, that they want to hear. You can't tell people what they need to hear because they just won't listen, even though that's what they need the most. You have to tell them what they want to hear and what will cater to the points that hurt the most. How do you do this? Through data, right? And there's a way to get data now that is very easy today. You don't have to go and dive into everything anymore. You don't have to research for hours upon hours to figure out someone's pain point. All you have to do is simply post a video of yourself, and that data will come back to you easily. When you do, and I've spoke about this before in our last video about differentiating yourself and creating that moat, but when you do put videos out and you consistently show your face on the internet, you are building rapport, right? You are building trust with your audience, and this results in them coming to you and giving you data which you could work with now and kind of customize everything that you have going on. So how do you understand their exact pain points? Retrieving data. The easiest way to retrieving data is through content. So now understanding your data analytics. A lot of people get confused when they go on the internet or go on their social media and they look at the analytics. They're like, oh, this is great. I see a bunch of numbers. I see a bunch of graphs everywhere, and I don't know what's going on, right? So I will make a separate video specifically going over data and analytics and how to analyze something and retrieve something from it, because it's very hard to just look at it and be like, I know what's going on. So with this, I'll go through the framework right now. So this is exactly how I go through my data. So when I post something, for example, this video, I will say, what's the message I'm getting to you in the video, right? And then how does the audience receive this message? By looking at how they receive this message, you see, okay, what are the metrics in this specific area of a video? For example, the beginning of the video is usually when there's the highest retention rate. So you have a hook, you say, hey, today I'm going to show you how to make people throw money at you. By me saying that easily has your attention, right? So you look at that part of the video and you're like, okay, I said that right. And that's if the metric is high, right? You say, I said that right. So that means I continue doing that. And then towards the middle of the video, their views may drop off, right? So you're like, okay, what am I saying in this middle part that isn't touching them on those pain points? What can I communicate better from here? From there, you receive that. And towards the end of the video, you understand what points of the video were the weakest and what were the strongest and where to rebuild and reinforce, right? So this comes to the point where you double down and you experiment. So just what I was saying about the weak and strong points of the video, if at the beginning of the video, my hook is extremely strong and I have a very high retention rate, let's say I have 100%, just theoretically, right? I would double down on hooks just like that. So how to get people to throw money at you? How not to lose all your money in the stock market. Like, these are all very pain point triggering hooks, right? And you want to double down on those type of things. And on the places where that are weaker in the video, what we're going to do is going to experiment. So like I said, you're going to switch it out. You're going to say, okay, what could I do better on this specific part of the video? And you ask yourself, oh, maybe I could have said that better. Maybe I could rephrase what I said. Maybe I could switch it out completely. And you keep doing this until something sticks. You keep looking at the data. You keep going back and forth and seeing what sticks. Through data-driven success, you are able to literally track yourself from ground zero to 100, right? And you can do this by consistently changing up what you're doing. You have that luxury now where you could bring people toward you and they'll gather around you and give you as much data as you need, but you have to analyze it yourself, and you can't just randomly post out videos. A lot of people make the mistake of setting very concrete pillars in their content creation strategies, which doesn't make sense, right? Because you have no idea what the market wants. So what you're gonna do from now on, and what I want you to take from this video, is to have a reactive strategy. So instead of setting those concrete pillars, I want you to develop an idea or develop a concept that you want to deliver to your audience and keep it a bit loose. Like, know what you want to say, but keep it a bit loose. So when you say it and it doesn't go well, you know, okay, maybe I could say it better, right? And you want to consistently innovate and do that throughout everything. This video is quite short, but I do want you guys to take that from it. Next week, I'm going to be going into automation and actually analyzing data on screen for you guys, so you guys could see the process that it takes and that we take our clients through when we do go through that stuff. But one more thing I want to say is that automation makes this extremely easy, and when you have content consistently going out, it's much easier to collect this data instead of doing it yourself, where you have to post a video, remember to do all the other stuff, post another video, remember to do all the other stuff. And it's hard for you to actually understand what's going on when you have so much other stuff going on in the background manually, right? So that's another tip. But yeah, thank you for hopping on for this video. Hopefully you guys have taken something from it. Remember, data-driven success is the only way to get money thrown at you. In our next video as well, I will be going into premium pricing and digital real estate, which a lot of people are unaware of, but that's why I'm here. So I hope you guys have a great evening, and much love.